This is not a funny video. This is actually a very serious video that we needed to make.
It's funny, you know, if you told me 2 years ago, fuck it, a month ago, I'd be sitting here making this video with you guys, I would have thought you were freaking bananas.
We brought a conversation to the forefront that people weren't ready for.
Okay. Sure.
I think there are some people out there who maybe didn't pick up on the subtleties of the genius.
Other people's words. That's not... That
I'm not
quote.
saying that.
He just said a quote.
We like to be part of the solution, not part of the problem.
I like to see myself as a bit of a final solutionist.
I consider myself a feminist. I especially consider myself a champion for women of color. Whenever there is a white hand around the neck of a black woman, my heart breaks. And
I hate white people.
I think something that needs to be addressed, you do have a bit of a problem with drinking.
yeah. Oh, are you talking about me?
Yes. Was it Henry Ford or Henry Kissinger who said man needs to be told what to believe?
When you look at European census records at the time, where do they all come from?
What we need to do is really pinpoint that location and drop a nuke on it.
I mean, it's so nuanced, the Israel and Palestine thing. You can't really come out on top no matter what angle.
There's no right answer to this.
And it's like we live in a day and age where everything's so black and white, and it's like everybody forgets that there's Asians too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go ahead and quote that. Right? While we're at it.
Yeah, out of context.
Yep.
I'm sure this whole video will be taken out of context.
You'll just do whatever you want with it.
Speaking of context,
I mean,
Does it exist anymore?
I believe it was Vince Champ who once said, if anyone is to laugh at your joke, it should at least be you. What we do from the kindness of our own hearts. Is that what you were trying to say? Oh, Brant, come on.
Did you feel better after a shot?
Yeah,
Let's do a shot.
yeah. Let's take a shot.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Actually, you know, if we're gonna take a shot, I'm gonna go to the bar too.
I mean, we can just get out.
You guys got cigarettes?
No, just he mentioned like going to the bar. I think that's a pretty good idea.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go to the bar.
Let's go to the bar.
Let's go to the bar.
We'll think about this later.
Let's go.
I'm not. This is not really a priority for
Let's go get a fucking drink, man.
Yeah.
Just real quick.
Let's go get some ice cream.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
My father, when I was a young boy, he taught me the saying, when you point a finger, you've got 3 fingers pointing right back at you. So when you guys approach us in our comments or on the street when we're walking, trying to enjoy our $12 latte, and you say, hey, what you did, that was bad. Think about it. You've got 3 fingers saying the same thing at you.
Something my grandpa told me was, you can only trust a Mexican as far as you can throw him.
To think that we're being discouraged from doing that is laughable.
I showed my mom these videos. She thought they were hilarious. And don't say what I think you're going to say. It doesn't matter who she voted for in 2016. That's
Don't ask any of us. who
And
we
it's
voted
none of your
for.
goddamn business.
Yeah.
also that's illegal to ask.
And sure, I wasn't at work on January 6th. But does that mean you have any right to know where I was?
The word no to us 3 is only an opportunity.
To hear yes. Well, let me remind you that the age of consent is 15.
That's legal.
If anything, I am a rule follower. And besides, 15, like, what were you doing at 15 that made you think, oh, you're not ready for this? If she didn't want it, she would have fought.
That's somebody's kid.
Did they criticize Albert Einstein for inventing physics? Probably.
They probably thought he was crazy.
They probably thought he was the dumbest person in the world when he said, why'd that apple fall out of the tree?
Probably didn't even get appreciated for it in his time because that was a million years ago. It's just what happens when somebody up here is talking to people down here.
We get it. All right? We get where the translation got lost. And moving forward, we're not going to make that mistake again.
As if we even made a mistake. Did we do anything wrong?
I don't think I liked it.
Why are we doing this video?
No, I don't think we
Do we need to be your parents?
did anything. No, I didn't.
And that begs the question, what does sorry mean? I've never looked it up before. I didn't know I was in Nazi-occupied Germany.
I'll go on that train. I'll work for free. I'll take that shower.
And look where that led us.
Something that needs to be circled back to is the truth.
The way they're asking for it.
They are asking for it.
There's nobody that's more pro-woman than I am. And did you see what they were wearing?
We don't take no for an answer. Ever.
And we're never going to stop.
And we don't believe in the word never.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
Not just in terms of smartitude, but also in terms of good looks.
If we're walking down the street, the three of us, and you see us and you're ugly, don't come. Oh,
I don't care if my video saved your life.
Cross 3 streets.
I don't want to look at you.
Get out of my face. I don't want that to rub off on me.
And if you're sitting at home and you're judging,
Maybe you're ugly as shit.
you're probably ugly as shit. You know, in high school, I used to get bullied a lot. For being different, thinking different, acting different, talking different, kissing boys. But
Trying to connect with people on that level, and they simply can't comprehend where we're coming from. That drives me up a fucking wall. Sometimes Brant doesn't listen.
so I have this condition where when I hear stupidity, I turn my ears off. And when the shit that's coming out of Josiah's mouth hits my eardrums, you see how he's talking over me right now?
Is
You know,
laughing
it's 'cause he-
talking?
Sometimes there can be so much animosity between these guys. Just
Shut up. Yeah,
Huh?
you went crying to mommy.
Are you gonna let him
Yeah.
talk to you like
no
that?
one is crying. He tried to
This
let
is
you
what
talk.
I'm talking about. When you're talking to stupider people, it's difficult to get a point across.
Why don't you spell stupid?
Can I talk to you outside for a second?
Get out of his face.
Huh?
Dude, stop pulling guard.
I think that was beautiful.
I wasn't even trying.
I feel like I have to be the glue that holds this whole operation together.
Well, my
You know,
biggest
when-
To make it so that we can do what we do. And I'm tired of it.
I'm certainly tired of it.
and I'm exhausted because I don't use words like tired.
You know, I was in Desert Storm. Nothing I saw compared to some of the things you said under our comment section. At least have the decency to be a man and say it to my face so I can choke the life out of you.
You guys might want to start knowing your place. And what's your place? It's to sit down and listen with ears open, mouth shut, eyes open.
And if you're a woman, open up your butthole.
And it seems there's a level of futility that adorns us.
You know, when we're backed into a corner from society and you guys are labeling us as monsters and slandering us, it stinks.
But you know what doesn't stink? You after your first 3-month subscription of Dr. Squatch.